Hey, this is Keith Ball from BikerNet.com, live here in Milwaukee at the Harley-Davidson Custom Bike Show and the AMD affiliate show, the Custom Show. This is the first one of its kind here here with Harley-Davidson, and I'm with Kat, the one-legged blonde, and it's a pleasure to see you again, Kat.
Pleasure seeing you too.
Well, tell me a little bit about your riding history. You've been riding for 30 years.
I've been riding my own for 30 years this year, as a matter of fact, and I'm a hardcore Harley girl.
I know you're hardcore. Well, tell us about your, you have a little a rack on the back of your bike, and it was designed with Harley-Davidson in mind.
I have a custom luggage rack on my 06 Fat Boy, and I love Harley-Davidson, so friends of mine did a stainless steel custom, kind of looks like the badge. I didn't put Harley-Davidson, I would have if I could have, on it.
Since the last time I saw Kat, she added high bars, but she's got a special reason for high bars.
I ride with apes, and I had got some neck issues, so my rehab doc recommended that I ride with apes, and I said, well, then are you going to give me a prescription if I get them high enough? So he did. So when they pulled me over in Sturgis because my bars were too high, I said, well, I have a prescription, and I showed that nice police officer my prescription, and he really wasn't appreciating it, but I didn't get a ticket.
Congratulations. Well, tell us about your motorcycle, your modifications.
I have an 06 Fat Boy, and it's been lowered to the ground. I've got the apes. I've got highway pegs that are actually adjustable to meet my metal in both my legs. I have an air shifter on there, and I have a persuader for people who ride too close. You know, it cracks windshields. No, I haven't used it, but a lot of little things on it. My seat is custom cut, and says riding above the tombstone. I have the same tattoo on my what's left of my leg, and I love my bike, love it.
Well, you love your bike so much you have a criteria when dating, right?
I had told the gentleman that I've been seeing, I asked him, one of the first things I asked is, what do you ride? And he said, huh? And I said, do you ride a Harley? And he said, well, yeah, what does that have to do with it? I said, well, you have to be a veteran and you have to ride a Harley, and so it's going good.
It worked out. Well, you have been, and like myself, we've been involved in motorcycle rights for a long time. You're involved with the Bait of Wisconsin, and you probably work with Michael Huppy a lot. And so tell us about, let's encourage people to join a motorcycle rights group.
I would absolutely encourage you to get involved with your motorcycle rights. If you want to, you know, it's not a club. It really is just to ensure that you can make the decision. There's enough laws in other people's hands, so we should be able to decide. And, you know, that idea of let those who ride decide, I agree with that.
Well, that's the basis for it, you know, to keep freedom in this country, keep us on the road, and keep us free. Tell us about, are you going to do anything more to your motorcycle here in the future?
You know, I love riding more than anything, so as long as I can keep it on the road. I would like a bigger engine. I love speed, I can't lie. So if I did anything, it would probably be speed modification.
Well, tell us about this paint job. You know, I won't ride a pink motorcycle.
I have a custom paint job. It's pink with white ghost flames, and I had friends who were putting it together, and I said, if you can fix those tins, you can paint it any color you want, and they painted it pink and said, your Barbie gone bad, and they were going to put a pinup chick smoking a cigar on the fender, because I used to own a cigar shop, but they put an angel on there and said I needed all the help I could get. I was Barbie gone bad, so.
Well, tell us about the spider web on the front fender.
That actually is, I don't know if it's CNC'd out in there, but it is not just a web, it's actually cut out. So when you put your high beams on, it actually shoots across the interstate and looks like skull wings. And I love skulls, so worked good.
You didn't ride to Sturgis this year, but you rode last year, right?
I got to Sturgis, and yeah, I did ride last year, and there's always something fun happening in Sturgis. You know what happens in Sturgis stays in Sturgis. So, yeah.
So when's your next ride? Where are you going to go next?
Actually, the next ride I'm doing is next weekend. It's a veterans ride for Fisher House, and I do veteran outreach cross country, and this one actually is local with Gary Wetzel, a Congressional Medal of Honor, and I'm really looking forward to it. We're riding with the combat vets and a lot of other veterans, so very excited about that.
Have you been with involved with Fisher charities in the past?
Yeah, I ride also with Diamond Posse, and we've done veteran outreach, and our first year was for Fisher House, so it's awesome. They do a great job. Great job.
And how about the next debate ride?
I've got so much coming up. I've got a calendar to keep track of all the different things that I'm doing. So.
Well, you have 37,000 miles on your 06.
I do, and I do a lot of miles. I love to ride, and there's some phenomenal bikes here, phenomenal bikes, and AMD is doing a great job. But I probably would get the high mileage award.
Well, you know, motorcycles, they're your two-wheel Valium. Well, it was a pleasure to see you again and talk to you.
You too, Keith. Keep it up. You're awesome.
Thank you, ma'am.